So let's continue. This is our live broadcast. As something is ready, that's exactly what we want to show you. Combing this hair will never stop. Like I'm saying, as far as I'm concerned, with a comb or you have hair on the head, I need a comb. So let's get to the side quickly. What we're talking about. We're really talking about something that is ready. So this is it. Now we talk about the very what? Special room, special house, mansion that you want to talk of. As you see the gate, entrance, everything here have been created. So if the Lord says, oh, you have been sent to the world, go and build. So how you can put things resourcefully, how you can put things into composition, that's what made what the Lord says. You are using his own creation and the spirit, and how the Lord thinks in the spirit or in the distance, that you in the flesh, you have to produce it the same way in the flesh. So that's what it is in the light. If I'm in the light, that I'm using the light to create all that you didn't know. That's what is a difficult part. If you didn't come from light, you don't understand anything of light. We are the engineers home. We came from engineers, that's angels. So engineers are the one we're calling angels and those things. That's why things work really well with them that fear the Lord. So we were talking about the flowers and this gate as having maybe one of the vehicles we have to have, or V life. So there are father and son who have been worrying. So anybody that is a witch, when they give birth, their sons will be like that. Anybody that's a wizard, their sons will be like that. That's what it is. So if you are not the good side of the work, you will be doing this and your children, no matter what. Once one is supporting your sons, unless you really win, to prove that you are not that person who your son is showing. And then they have to look at the record. So the record is showing. Some of them, they can't hide it. So even when they hide it, you have to know it one day. You have to know it. So the most beauty is this art that I show you. Truly, if you want to say the Lord built, I built and you and I haven't built. What you believe in the church or religion, he hasn't built yet. I'm the one who have built. So my name and what built is what is it. And I say on this altar, you have to see only holy, virgin, only truth. You can't go and be out doing wrong thing. So if it's the Bible that is doing wrong thing, I won't accept it to the level unless what is resourceful. That's what the Bible told you what. For the angel, the archangel, the chief prince, he will select the scripture. He won't just come and talk about the whole Bible. He will only select the needful, the important things. Things that are concerning this generation, like Archangel Prince, like myself. I have to look at what you need, or what the Lord said we need, or what time we have turned to. Then the time will begin to build. The time will be put into the usury, the one that must build. So at this point, we see the beauty of the home or the house. Let's take a walk to this side, and you want to say, okay, maybe you want this gentleman, you want them here. Let me bring them here. Gentlemen, come to this place. We are around this place. That you want to know, we are not posed as artificial standing one place. That's not a tree that does not move. This one moves. So you see from a side view. Every side of it is a side because every side is a front view, view. Watch carefully. Let's go inside here. This is a kitchen. Kitchen, and I'm telling you that my work cannot fail. You are not teaching. You are not inside here. A creator or a force or an idol that is in you is the reason you are doing what you can do. It means you are not trying and they are also not showing you. Or they may be showing you and you are not getting it. So if the Lord is prophesying houses that will be given to myself, then I'm the word pro-lead. That's why you know the word pro-lead. The good law that gave me the prophecy and know what I need, which I have not been given yet. That same Lord knows that I need it. So the Lord knows that I need it. So the Lord that knows that I need it, indeed, I show him that also I am ready. What is the readiness? I am building it. So that the Lord said, well, he will make it known. That which I have built. Or that if you have known that somebody built a place you have gone, like US, somebody built it. The same person is building. And you don't regard it. Then they told you at the time, they say Christmas, Xmas. Then the word Mary means M-E-R-R-Y means happiness. You think you are enjoying. But where would you share it? This is the home that somebody will be living in and be having it. But you in vain, you have enjoyed it. Because you don't even have what it takes to say, or a place or a space to accommodate somebody. In that case, it became what? Useless. Useless as you came, or you want to say, you want to show something. I'm not a God, I'm not a God. I'm not Jesus. I'm not any of your faith. Because your faith is what? Attached with wrong. And that the Lord said, we will be separated from the wrong. And the righteous people will be on the side that is righteous. And the wrong will be cast into what? Fire with the one they have learned from. The wrongdoing. Who don't want to see the good works of the Lord go on? In that case, you and I are not the same. That's why I said, don't call me family. We are not a family. I'm the one calling. Calling to where? Look at what I'm showing. While you are calling somebody, you are calling your neighbor or your level. Not this one. You can't call me. So in the kitchen, let's see the kitchen. You realize that when we come through the main gate or this side here, when you come through from the entrance, you know, we have a gate here. That take you through where? The dining. This is a multi-purpose dining because it's not just for dining. Even though the main side is for dining. However, it's going to show how many people it can accommodate for multiple power, power functions. Show the levels. So I'm the one telling you how it is healed. If not, you can't talk. And either we use this side entering with a security door, or we use this side also entering with a security door, or the other end view, which is also front view, through this side here to enter there. So it's a very special kind of building we are putting up here. Now you can enter through any of this side and enter anywhere here, and you will never know how. It has been built already. Watch carefully. And this is a kitchen. So from kitchen, you have access to what? The main, that is what? The one who is the reason it has been built. And then he has what? Let's say his apartment in that order, let's say washroom, and then you have the place for what? The other, you know what I'm saying? And then this washroom attached here is also an exit or entrance or whatever to the same kitchen. So it's a multi-purpose washroom. Which you want to say, oh, it will give you that you think it's just a washroom. No. There is the washroom itself inside. So when you have the zinc here or the zinc here, and then we have the shell wall hanging, and then we have our burner right here. And then just now let's take a close view. So we are not rags. We are not things thrown away. We are not money. The money is in the bank. You want to say money? Any lazy person is the one you can find talking about money. But they won't know how to work it out because it's a mystery. But the one who are also with the wealth create the money. Then you go about talking about things that have been created by somebody. You say that's why you talk about the money. And now they are showing you works. I said what? It is possible. How is it possible? Then we have given ourselves time that we invested wisely. Do you know what? When you are here, you walk through this side and you are in the dining. And from the dining, you can also walk through the bedroom. And from the bedroom, you come straight to the kitchen. Where you also have what? Corner table here for multi-purpose. Do you understand that? That from this same room, you can also decide to pass through the dining and then you are out through the gate. Or you are on this side, once you enter what through any. Look, it's just multi-purpose. And watch carefully. Let's go inside. So in this, we have shown what? The kitchen. Look at ultramodern. This is a new way formula to arrange it. If you have never seen it, how can you create a thing of it? And I'm speeding to show you the flower that we have. And most beautiful flower, the kind of flower you can say yes. So when things turn to that level as if it's slow, it's not slow sometimes. It is some of the things that are what? Maybe receiving and giving. They are the one what? Keeping it slow. But the thing itself is what? Not slow. You know what I've said? How we can hear there's work going on somewhere. That's where we are building. So that you'll be saying that somebody had to fool. So in the kitchen, you see the colors fit so well. What we are saying. And then I told you what? Look at the kind of what gate we have through the washroom, multi-purpose, I told you. And that you can walk through this side and you are here. And through this you are in. And through this you come through this side. Do you understand it? Then the washroom itself is in. That's the interior what? Interior. That is it. So if I want to go, let's go close to it. Or let's stand here and finish the side here. No, some of this time they will make you suffer in trying to talk. Or say word, and I will command you. Break away from any spiritual unclean marriage. Any spirit that does not display your true self by the star, move out of it. Separate from any unclean death. Separate from any unclean conversation and any unclean invocation. Separate it from that. More than your unclean frozen fish out here. Take something out of the fish and out of the fish. Take something out of the eyes of the enemies. So we are not old man, not a bulldog. What a bulldog. Whatever I've been broadcasting wrong, I don't do that. However, my work is war. That's why we've been doing it live. So it is live with the spirit, in the spirit, while in the flesh. Doing it. Why in the flesh? I'm in the flesh. I'm not underwater. I'm not a marine. So looking at this place, this is the main what? Look at this spot. This spot where the palm is, that's where the main washroom is. That you can move this same washroom into the what? Dining. Into any of these places. That's a modern world, and that it has been built here, the whole of this site or the entrance or the space here for multi-purpose, so that the washroom itself is in when you get to the washroom. While you take the bath, it's inside the washroom. So that all this reserve or the space here is for storage or for other things. That's what I'm showing. So this is a new teaching. What I create, that's what I teach. I cannot come and be teaching something that it didn't come from virgin. So to say that you are really the original, prove your original. Motherfucker out of here. Mother mad fish out of this place by the authority of the decree at the mention of the secret names and weapons. Mother out of there, please. If I take you very close to what you're seeing, you will see another building. Can't you see the kind of block and colors? Where did you build the world that we saw it? As a nation that can be built and you see the truth abroad and why they have it. Is it too difficult to do it? Then watch carefully. So watch here as I show you that. Now, when you also pass probably from the dining and you enter here, you see the bed right here. We'll go show that. This is a corner table. Corner table for multi-purpose. And the door I told you from the dining or multi-purpose dining here. You see the table set up there. We will enter there maybe later. And then you can look at closely what you want to. Let's take a view, close view. I was just talking about what? We're talking about the washroom. This is it. You enter this. This whole terrain is a house that house something. Or a washroom that you enter into what? Taking bath. Which makes it what? Bathroom. So this is like when you enter there, you don't know what purpose will be there. So you just look at it as washroom or bathroom. Do you understand what I mentioned? And you see the zinc, the type and the colors, coding. And you see what the kind of louver or the blade or panels. To see inside colors. How it is a color and the entrance. How you see it, so you have to have it also created. Because it has been created already. That's why when you see white people, you have to see most of the things. Or from the spirit, if you claim the Lord is talking to you in the realms of the spirit, you have to see physical. When it fails to manifest, or when it fails to make known not somebody's name, there you have become a liar. That is the condition in the Bible. Or you want us to go to internet and search for what? What it shall be when a prophet prophesies and it doesn't come to pass. That's a fake prophet. Even though the word fake is not fake, but the act. Because the word fake is used for what? Different thing. So this is the main. Now, if you want to go through this deeply, let's try this. I need us to do this speedily. You can see what I'm saying, right? Look at it. That's what I'm trying to show you. So that you don't know the space and how we use it. Do you understand it? You say that, right? So I am creating, so this creating it and inventing. And putting into usury resources that are available. That if I have not been employed or if the Lord has not yet given what I need to eat or wear, it doesn't mean I should walk naked. I have to say what? Prove that I am what? If you know the beast or that if you know the beast. More than what I'm not a cheat. I'm not cheating. Come on, flesh. We have a blood that is of true fire in it. Come on, in your spirit. Okay. More than get the devils out. Come on, the devils out of the place. More than what and out of the devils. So when we tell you now the reason for the air condition, this is all right. I can just turn the air conditioning on through the works. That's what makes the snow and the weather. Because while I sit here, I can be in US. So I'll be telling you things that are happening simultaneously or at the same time, but you will not see it. But if you are on the channel, you will feel it. You will know it. It will be happening. It will be happening. Take it like it will be happening. And that's even the healing. So it will be happening. That's why we put word in advance. So that when it's happening, you say, yes, he mentioned it. That's why you see it, that I'm the original one saying it. With the spirit that bear witness to this flesh. Not what you pray against Satan, devil, whatever. I don't know the Father's own work. The same person. So stop worrying. If you are weak and then they beat you. If you are strong, you prove that you came from that place. They are angels. I can leave my work somewhere to prove something. Then they say, and Satan is the reason you couldn't do it. No. So when I'm creating the vision, don't you see it? Can't you see it? Who have stopped it? At least they told you there are kind of works that cannot fail. So this is what the washroom, which is what a walkway and walk through, multi-purpose and storage. Because of what the kitchen, so that you say when you stand in the washroom, it means you are bathing and the whole place will be what? Bathing in the place. No. Do you understand it? No. Do you see how it is? That you don't need the whole, like you don't need a whole. You don't need the entire space. Even though it has been named washroom, it doesn't take the space for just bathing in there. That's why I take a whole, like the size of a room and bath in it. For you to understand what I'm saying. Like 14 by 14, I have to bath inside the whole place. Then I know I'm standing alone and it's a lone house. That's the same reason I've made it. For you to say why I put it here. Don't you see what we are saying? If white man or angels create, you see their creation, everything is different. That if you don't handle the security issue very well, you can see your works also as very well done. You just making a somebody coming for it. Do you see what it looks like? The kind of what the handle or the path of the earth. Do you know what I'm saying? This product. Let's hammer it. So we are not money. I'm not fish. I'm not a part of your flesh that is dead. I don't form a part of anybody sleeping. Except you are the one working in the Lord with the Lord, and you have worked and you need to rest and somebody take over. You and I have not been married. I'm not the same person that you say you are. I'm not that person. I don't know what you know in the wrongdoing. Then when I come, then I'll begin to say it. Then you know that really I'm not a liar who have been what? Forging things for you to fail, so that at the end I come and say, you did it. I'm not that person. I have work to do. So I don't have the kind of business that you claim is your God or is your Jesus or Yeshua or whatever. I tell the best people, you have their name changed. So in order to prove their true work, it is true works. That's why he says you shall know them by their fruit. Or in works or in their voice. That if I have the voice truly, it has to be changing. That's what I'm saying. So we've entered through what? The room. That's the main room for this very mansion here. So I'm not the one rotten that I need a service of somebody. I am not anybody. Come out. Come out. So let's look. You see the kind of chair that we have inside there. And then the corner table. And then these are the 4-star kind of a bed. It means that once and for real. At the same time, you can put just a single bed right there. You see it, right? Are we inside? We are just saying we are making toys. This is the color coding for these things. So you cannot say that the Lord gave you to watch. And you cannot be using things of spirit, even though they will discipline you. Because it must be agreed. Green card. Nature is not to be joked with. That when you use things from them without approval, you have to die for it. You don't know what it is, eh? You think you can go and be taking somebody's thing and be using. That's what I'm telling you. That you should learn to know that you have to ask. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not the one telling you how to rob, that if indeed somebody has not taken your thing and then you find them with something, why do you go for it? And there are best ways to handle such issues. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know if it's shout. I have multiple times, so I'm not a million sitting in a one place. I'm not a thousands of thousands. I don't have 1,000 mouth or lip. I'm just trying to make it a single self myself. That when I throw those things away, then I prove my single self. That you see how truly I did it. Only agree with what healed, what made it possible that we had to say it. Now you can see that, right? Watch here carefully. So I'm not the one trying to say, they say I should talk and then somebody's talking. We've been combing the hair. I'm not hair. I'm not paper. I'm not a circle. I use all these things. So this is that you can see the virgin bird. Come and see the colors. Now, if I need to twist, if I need to twist right away, you see there are a lot of things that try to come up on the tongue, as I'm also controlling it. In that case, somebody we're going to talk and then you have somebody say a word that, oh no, you didn't mean to say. Yes, you've said it. So you have to go for it. The spirit here that when he says such things, you have to be watchful. You know, when the Lord truly comes and he's teaching you, look, whether you hear him or not, what you have to do it. So if I tell you I don't hear him like you hear him, I don't see it like you said. I want to see the angel, and you were saying it. You are saying you are seeing it. So when you prophesy with the angel, let their work also be. But not to prophesy against this, because I'm not the one you truly think you are drunk to say you prophesy. You are not to exercise your power or spirit on this. Your faith level doesn't come here. It doesn't reach any air. It is somebody that is making it possible for you to operate the way you are operating. So that's why I regard the prophet and the prophetess, that is their path. So all that are doing, they are the one who will be celebrated, because I'll mention them. My mouth has not extended to my ear. By the authority of the decree of the heaven. But the purpose out by the authority of the decree of the heaven. What somebody's shame and disgrace out of the mouth here. So let's jump in right from there into the bathroom and the others. You see that they enter immediate window from this through the gate. A window that is special here. And then we have the radiator here. I hope you know what is radiator. So radiator for the water heating. That you see where I place it? So I place it here. And let's go inside the washroom or the wash or bathroom. You know, so we have a powerful light. So this place reserved is for what? It's for what? Flash away. This is it. Flash away. Flash the debris. Other than just saying it, what you'll be saying it. Because you know that when you enter here, to let go. So that's why the word original was to let go. Things that you have to go away with. Things that must go out of you. Things that you have to get rid of. To what? To excrete. And to let go. So these are things that are waste. Or things that are thrown away. They said to let go. Let go of this. That anytime you wake up, let go of things that must be taken away. So that you reserve what? Things that must be reserved. Conserve with you. You understand that? Wow. I'm not suffering because I'm not deaf. I'm not image. I'm a true self because I filled myself in. I'm not the one going up and down with somebody. I can't agree to go with you in your wrong. You are from my heaven. So watch carefully is part of it. Watch carefully. So you see the kind of what? The bath that you want to take in. That you can see this place. You walk in and you think, oh no. You stand in there, you are bathing direct on. No. You get to bath in this. This. Do you understand? That's a healing. So that it's also adding healing to the building. Yes, it will be so many years you can be bathing in a room, but we are telling you advancement. That we are not what? We are not walk echo, we are not those. Like you know these things are to be so that you can use this place not only for bathing, but that when you enter through, you are not just saying you are going to stand in there and bath in the whole or in the entire place. You can keep what? Your luggages and things here. That is a space management. Do you understand that? Because once you don't stand here and bath, you have more space for that which was to take care of one thing, now for multiple things, because of space and intelligence and advancement. Is that correct? I don't have to ask anybody because my head is not a phone. So my head is not a mop. Put the mop out. But the Lord is a crash and scratch. If that's what they say. Anybody that wishes you downfall when you are on the path of righteousness, that person, his Lord, is the downfall. Then you have to have yourself. Because that is the only way you can say you have learned, you have obeyed, you have known. But when you sin against the Lord, it's against you. You are married to it. It's in your blood. Separate from my kingdom. Are we getting it? Then look at the panel. How we make sure things are really. So we can be sure of a word, but you can prove it in what? The truth. That whole truth, the prophecy says this. Then let it work. Then what do you do? Keep on doing what you used to do that the prophecy came. So you see that when you are in this place, you can watch carefully in there, over there. So I'm not called problem or no problem. Separate it. As we can see, so right from here, we're going to come to this side. The end of this, look at the tomato. So we're saying that if you truly know, flour is the things that you live on and the same thing you eat. Like carrot, spinach, cabbage, all of that. That is what they say, build and let it be beautiful. You see that when you build the tomatoes here, then you care for it to be what? Eatable. Not to say you grow and pour water on it, then you waste your life and you spoil the spirit. At the end of the day, the flower grow and then you cut it off. You are the devils who don't know how to use the things, yet you are just spilling somebody's life. You know the work that you are doing there. Mother Emmanuel out of the children. Mother Emmanuel out of the children. Mother Emmanuel and God out of the children by the authority of the decree of the life and truth. They told you when life is to return, it is the angels. That's why they are able to reap things that no man has been able to reap. Why? To say, the Lord, come out, you are corrupt, get out of here. And let's establish a new one. Why? The Bible agree. You don't agree because you are not learned. If you have learned or you have known, if you have ever met with the truth, you know what I'm saying. Or on the same channel, go there and watch there. So I fixed this side 5 cabbage. And that makes very hot a mark well. And I fixed what? Planted it also. What? Over this side what? Are you seeing details of what I'm showing? Look at the beautiful gardens here. And then we see the tomatoes right there. So that's a tomati. I created the thing for tomati. And then you get here what? This is a water heater that goes through what? This side. And I've shown you the radiator already where it is. That will be doing the things of this. They are connected. To what? To this place. Now let's get to this side. Move a little. Now you don't want to say that my work should be what you claim somebody's spoiling. No. You yourself, what do you know that I'm doing? Have you ever seen a world like this? That you should claim that the Lord says you should go exploit somebody's work without asking or consulting nature. Would you ask nature, please, is it true the Lord created you? He said I should come and destroy things. As if he didn't also say don't touch things with life. Green, virgins. And you are saying they say you should go and kill or destroy a virgin to have money. What money? Why money is printed from computer? Why money is printed from printers as a device? So we also said because of spirituality, we have this special bath reserved here. And you know what I'm saying? That you can bath here in the night or midnight and a waking time. When they say come out of the roof. It's different from where you are under the roof. The Lord is not a shrine. The Lord is not a fetish. The Lord is not a thing you worship. Come out. Come out. Move out. Break away. Oh, you want to see us? Let's come up. Yeah, like I told you. Comb me the hair. Comb me the hair. Comb me the hair. Alright, please let me go and buy something and then we can eat it. Yes. Bread, where are you? We'll be right back. Ice cream. I want to show them. Ice cream. Fine. Yeah, fine. Come back, come on. You have broken nothing. Where are you? So I'm calling so that on the live you will say, yes, I want to get something from you. Yes. Until they know where you are sent or where you become one. That's where the Lord is. It is not your God or church. Don't they have churches in their country? Don't they have occultic or Illuminati? Don't they also have whatever? But where the thing becomes agreed, that's where they have to follow. It won't be when they are in their individual places. Did the cloud stand before you? I wanted to go get a farm milk or farm ice with a little coin 3 cities that I have. We haven't eaten since we woke up. And that's why I've been showing only the true self. You can't see this. Is there anybody who you want to say is working your myself that is showing you? They say you will see him with your true eyes. So if you are a liar, you won't say it, even though it will be before you. Do you understand that? Alright, so I left off the place so that you see where we are living. That all the prophecy we have been given, nothing has worked to be given a prophecy for a house. I'm the one building to prove that If they think it will fail, we are the one proving it. And it is the doing of the Lord for his own guidance as a prophetic. Do you understand what I'm saying? That you won't be saying you are comparing myself with anything. I don't have any comparison. Because what I am, I'm a virgin. I don't think you are a virgin in your age. I don't think I've married. Yet I have more than... You don't know people eat with my goodness. I don't want to say it. So let's get to this place. And then we are just going about this very wonderful... Okay, let's go a little close. Zoom to the side. So I was just talking about what? The bath that we have here. Now let's look at the entry into this place. Here. I didn't show you this. So this is a door or gate that you can use again. So this is a special place. How you can come out with such a design? That's what I said. Creator. You gotta say, if I have created it, there's no way you can find this room in the world. Or a mansion like this. That is to prove that truly what is new is new. Yes. So this part that also go through the dining and through other places. Do you understand that? Do you ever recall a beauty and then they ask you, tell about it and you don't know? So tell about it and you don't know. So what you create, you are going to write appreciation about it. It won't be somebody trying to tell you. I won't create anything for you to come and defend. Except truly, you are the one fit for the same work in the same kingdom. We have not created for anybody to come and name it. You have no qualification as to what I'm doing to tell even what I'm saying. So look at the light in this place. So we've also entered through the square. So let's see the square. This is the square, where the square connects to also the dining, the multi-dining, the multi-purpose or dining. And then we got it. You just watch carefully. In this place, we have what? A special seat, special reserve. You can position here and then you do other things. And that is what I can talk about in this very location. And you see the pathway or the pave to this or through. That's a must build. So to have a garden built or a garden for your work, how did you build it and we don't see your decor? A kind of flower that will match the place. What a beauty. So don't put us into any trouble. You are not in my mouth. I'm not marine. There is no marine. I'm the one who disagree that nobody should say whatever. You don't give us, we don't give anything. You can't be the one working. You are not the person who built on this earth. You are building maybe wherever you claim you are. That's why I'm saying don't be worrying us. You claim something is connected to something, but you don't give us any benefit of being what you are. Don't worry us. I'm not in the realms of spirit with anybody. Because I've never seen myself in water. I can have the water in the same place that I'm sitting. And I'll be the one to tell where we are. That's what I'm telling you. Superly, I know what I'm saying. It won't be your church belief which haven't proven bad books. The same book they say come and create. You fail to create and you are telling me what you know the truth. You don't know the truth when you have not created anything. Because the result of truth is what? Is the creation. That's why at the end of the day you see it creator or a maker, a person who creates. Okay, to this side, let's find one thing. Where do we go? Let's go straight from here to the dining. Yeah, so we are into the dining. Wow, we got a dining. A place you can say Delvin Dining. So when you now see the importance of the names, you ought to say, oh, they say it was devil. And I said, no, I decode it. That the name is what you are saying. All these things, you see that those who came try to say this is devil, this, and they are all little. Because I've added to the knowledge higher. Because the book of Daniel says what? For knowledge shall increase. So if the same word that you are constructing for the devil is to say somebody is what? In the way they define it, I'm now telling you the level beyond it. Which is what? Knowledge. Let's get to it. Let's use a scripture probably right now. Yes, I was on the channel here. So let's go to search. Let's search. So let's see what is coded in the part of the Bible. Or whatever I say. Why don't you listen? So you are the one who have failed to learn and you have disrespected the Lord in every situation. That if I should be the reason you live, there will be no life. Do you follow that? When it's ready, we'll come to that place. Let's get to it. So it get to load and I have to set. I'll just code or key in the phrase on the tongue, the life on the tongue. So I'm not a tongue. I'm not a dog. I'm not a tongue. I'm not your tongue. As far as I'm just supposed to know you. So this is what this table is set up for. Basically, you want to say 4. However, we are seeing 3. That's it. For the space proper management to fit this place. That the walkway here comes through and it is supposed to focus on something other than this. And this, watch carefully here. You see that the people who have been making like this is a language, is a word. That when they have to look for the letter S. How many times? We have 2 of them. So we have SS. So then that particular angel will have to show in the work here. Then they'll begin to what? Quicken their work, and you will know it. You will not know unless I make note of his work. It will mean the rest of somebody say, no, keep quiet. We are talking about the element. We are not talking about when 1 hand, 2 hand meet, then you are saying you and me. No. We are talking about before that thing. Before it was created, that's what I'm talking about. Even this color of the dining table, I can change it. So that we will make it what? Let me show you color. I want to change the color. I want to paint it. No, let it be. It should be like that. So let's see why this gate, multi-purpose is everything here. I was talking about what? The gate or the door that comes here is the same door that goes through the main bedroom. So let's see the bedroom, and we came here. So that when you are in the bedroom, access shouldn't be like, what a wow. So there's one thing here that we need to talk about at the dining. Look at it. At the dining, you need also a for massage. So when you get to that level after eating, look, where you also stretch and your maybe you want to say your first aid or your whatever, I don't want to name it. Watch carefully. So you see what it looks like when we are here. It must look so very well as an art that you want to say, yes, when you are living in this, you really can say it's a spiritual battle you've won. That's what I'm saying. Can't you see why the white people have things according to its creation? What we reserve here? You see this? We have a table, as you want to say, like a corner table, and what? Special guests and seat. What do you have here? Like a place you can sleep or massage, to stretch or to correct your face. Do you understand what I'm saying? To correct your posture in this or on this. That's where it is. So that once you know what I placed it here for, is the reason the gate over there, we have to move this. You understand it? If what gate that have a big side, then you have to use here, this side. Or you pull it, you can be displacing the arrangement. Or you pull or drag it to this place, and then you allow this place open. And it's multiple times, every time open. Do you understand what I'm saying? So once you have the security doors right there, nothing is wrong. You understand what I'm saying? Why you place a gate or door? You don't think before you place gate or door. You are one-way gate and door. You people in this country. Do you understand what I'm saying? Your door only opens. You watch yourself carefully. You have to look at how you fix your door. You are looking at it very well. Just watch. You see that these 2 doors, this one is opposite to this one. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's a what? Code. That these 2 doors, they don't have to open to the same side. They are directed opposite. Do you follow what I'm saying? That when you come in and you position facing this directly, your left side and your right side, do you see their display? That when you walk in, let's say when you walk out from this place into the dining, you are using your left hand in opening, while your right hand your right hand is going to what? Go probably with the tray served. And when it is emptied from the dining, when you are coming in, you use your right hand to open this door, and then your left will be what? Placed for what? I hope you understand now. Now, when you're also from this place going here, your right hand will open and you get into what? This bedroom. But when you are coming out of the bedroom and into this same place, your left hand will open it. Does that make it one way? It's just like that. So let's make another move. So that's a burner in the kitchen. Watch carefully. Let's watch closely. You see the colors that we did? It won't be the kind of things you know. That's why if you don't know the work of a good man, you will never know his works. But you want to have the works of the good man. Look at the burners over here. The kind of wall, how I design it. And then the kind of sink and where it is placed. Multi-purpose. Do you understand that? Or you want us to go, let's go close to the gate, the door. Are you seeing it? Or it is you don't see that makes you believe what you believe? Do you understand it? Do you see it? Do you see what it is? Do you see how the nature of it is? How we fix things, and you thought that is a joke or it's jokes. It's not a joke when we're talking about reality. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what exactly I'm saying. Talking about it. I don't want to come and talk about somebody whose business won't add to us anything other than subtraction. That the word God minus or God plus. You know there are different things. There is somebody who can manage you and keep on managing you. So that's what we want to look at as you want to say yes. You see the nature of the houses, the architecture, design. Who do you want to call an architecture now? You think when you go to university, that they call you Daniel. This is what they do. Most of this kind of work they do. But they don't do anything that I'm showing you now as they may see door. And then yes, I know door. They may see why we created space. All those things they will know it. So if anybody should appreciate the work, then it should be myself. And then the other person who understands what I've also done here. That they can't be rubbishing my works. You don't know anything and you are claiming you have degree and certificate. Prove their works. As for the architecture and the designers, they prove their works. Nobody has sent out to come and be talking with our works. How would I know what is concerning today and tomorrow? Oh, do you see that beautifully? So this is a stove, like a gas stove that I put here. Come on. So I didn't want to talk too much and because when I'm trying to talk, somebody's trying to say he's also talking. No, you can't be talking here. What you are saying, I can say, you can put a word on my tongue. You are not the one who created what I've done here. I created it from zero to nothing. Zero to zero. That's zero to space. I created zero on zero. So to make it, I have to do a couple of this. Many times. That I can produce the same again. This is where we are talking about truth, working it truth. If you don't see what I'm doing, indeed, I'm not the one showing you that way. Is the floor lighting? That you want to say you see the floor and the floor darkness on the floor. Watch out carefully. How they told you their work is original and quality is the reason you are seeing the beauty continuously. Do you see this? No, I hope you don't see it. Maybe I've gone to a shop somewhere. Do you see it? No, are you seeing it? That we are saying learn, or even to before you can learn, unless you earn L, that's a mystery. Because before you earn L, and then later L added to earn, then they say learn. Learn. Okay, let's be inside here and watch outside. No, bring it here. And let's see how it is when you are at the kitchen base. If you can see clarity, HD homes, high definition level, and then we can see it. Let's see it. Are we getting it or we don't see it? I'm doing so much that, yeah, like when I'm here. All right, so get it through. Okay, so we're trying to get through. You say when you are inside there, what are we supposed to see? Outside there, right? We are seeing it. Is it darkness outside there? No, are we locating darkness? Or we are looking at the space and the things we created? That I stand here and I'm watching the gate. And what do you find at the gate? Who created anything here that we can talk of? This is what I agree with the people who create. You can't say that you are wasting money or resource. The value for the money you are spoiling is to be what the beauty and the accuracy. Accuracy, the prophet must take the dominion. Come out of here. Take the powers out of your unclean spirit. Let the prophet take the powers out of the unclean spirit. Any spirit that is opposite our good words and works. Anything that does not work. We told you, you don't wish us any good. That's why our works will be the only thing we are attached to ourselves. I don't have a tongue that is 3,000 or snake. Move the snake out of here. Take the snake out of here. Move the spirit out of the python here. Get out of here. This is what I've been doing. Commanding, cutting things, casting out things, and out things. Let's say when you sweep anything like trash, where do you keep it? That's what we're saying. You gotta throw it anyhow anyway. So we are the side here view here. What are we supposed to do again? We'll look at the roof when I put it on. You see the gate that we have here. You have to have a nation built properly, and then we say the beauty. Oh, stop right there. Do you see it? Do you see it, or do you have it as they also made this kind of gate? Do you see it printed or created as it is? So we can take this view. You see, you have to make sure things really come up the best way the Lord says you will have to have it. Look at making good use of space and time and field. You see the flower? That really the proper arrangement. We can add a tree, or you can grow a tree. Yeah, the tree, indeed it is. Oi, you can grow a oi. So when you say oi in Nkonya language, it is to redeem. That means truly a tree in its understanding in Nkonya language, to redeem, to deliver or to redeem. So we take life, we receive life for this word and language. Why? You have to do the will of it. If you don't do it, they will destroy you. Because you have to know that when you are before the Lord, the judgment is high. So this is why we will reserve. Look at the flower here at this base, and why we told you the seed that is here. The one you is like the one you rejected. They can always be around like this. Or if you are once a part of the home, you have to know some of them, it won't be their best wishes that they see you out. But if you cause disaster to that level, then they will make it a forgotten one. How the world, that's what the colors and everything, we can't be no. The mouth and the mouth are living. We are the living ones. We have to live. And we are living in ourselves. I mean, myself, I haven't gone out anyway. I'm not having any brother that is sitting here building. I'm alone sitting and doing it. Only in the spirit I can go and take my brother to come and be working here. But how? We are not the word but. So we have to see the difference. Because I told you on my path, you see how broad it is. The entire field here, is it broad? That's the broader way. So the size of the way or the space given is the broad way, which is a broader way. That's why even in the English, they have the broader way. They have a place they call broader way. You know, when you go to the train and all of that, and the subway, you have to know what they are saying, those things. You don't know anything, that's why they truly told you don't know anything. What you know is to be right here. The road is broad. Let's take a move. We were trying. You say I won't forget. Nobody come and tell me. I said we will do it. Or I wanted to do it. What is the book of Daniel says? It says what? For knowledge shall increase. Is it a command or it has not been given? What is knowledge? To see things, to know things, to acknowledge, to create. All these are knowledge. So when you witness it with your eyes, that's knowledge. Even when you don't see it and then they tell you and you are unable to see but they touch it or you can touch, all these things are knowledge. To know it. You see that the word knowledge starts with what? Know. To know it. Or the K now. You see the name of a person there? K now. K now. So to knowledge. Except for knowledge, shall what? S will shall what? Increase. So S will increase. Do what? Increase. Let's see how they write it in this language. If I quote it, when I speak and you don't know what I'm saying, it's because you are not the one the Lord gave these things. Or what did he do? Like they put it somewhere like, you know what? What? Yeah, that's what I tried. But we put it, you say that's what I did, and I was like, what do you do? So I search quickly. I just search the phrase. There are things, so this is what you gain command and control to do things. But if you don't know it, when you search, but I have to follow the way that make it so that now the person probably is without you, that your name and the practicality will make it known. Now, he said, for knowledge shall increase. Did they say knowledge will reduce? So if you are the one who came from the Lord and you came opposite the light, then you are indeed the one that might be destroyed. He said, phrase from the prophecy. You see that is a prophecy. You see that is a prophecy. In Daniel, what is Daniel? It is Dan I-L. Dan E-L. These are the names of the people. You don't have to bring them to anywhere. Where is it? 12 verse 4. How many times would 4 go into 12? 3 times. And 1 plus 2 is what? 3. And 3 plus 4, 7. So they have 3 and 4 at the same time. Now he said, even in King James, he said what? But thou, O than A-L, shut up the words and seal the book, even to time, or even to the time. You know what? You see how this is how it read to them. This is how he voiced it to them. The voice that made it, and then he wrote it, and he had to close the eye, and he made it, and that's where it connected. And that even to the time, or even to the Team E. That's the name of a person. Team E is a name of a person, but you know, I don't even talk about it so much. Because we've been using it for many things and we see the truth of it. He said, even to the what? Team E, or time. For what? For the end. You see, even the one to make the end, it was to be what? Silent seal. So that if you are not the one that the end is given, you won't know this. Because even he that will be the world ender or to the end, nobody is to know. So if you are not the one to make known to us the world and secret, you won't know. Because it's a prophecy backed by spirit. Now watch carefully. He said what? And then many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. This prophecy speaks to what? To a time. So the time until it came. The one who come out of the time, you will be the one to tell what is in the times. For what? Rapid technological, travel, and intellectual growth are signs for the end times. You say it. When you are in the end times, and then somebody is prophesying it later, no. It will be surprised when you are knowing. Let's go on. That suggests while information will what? Proliferate through understanding. Did they say that fake understanding? Through understanding, especially where for the plans reserved for the ruler. This was a symbol. The word that you were trying to say, God, was a symbol. This letter here is 6. That is the ruler. And then the one who is odd among you every time. That no, your case is different. As for you know, we can't live with you. That's it. That's the ruler. That when you sin, they will punish you is the reason. Then remains for the wise to discern. So it was spoken, however, in the spirit it has been. How that they broadcast it in the world physical. But to understand it, unless it was discerned again. Who discern it? Only the wise. Who are the wise? The one who seal. Who seal? What is seal? The one who seal. The one who keep their Lord as he is the judge. And they reserve in him only to be their judge. That's why you seal. So that the wise go with seal and the seal go with the judge. And what? Emphasizing what? That increasing knowledge is a characteristic for the final or for the what? The final era before character returns. That you see the character or the signs before you see the one whom it is of the character that was given. You say that right? Wow. That ends it right there. So did we just create? No, the same word. He said, every place it shall be with you. Did we see the word that I speak must open the scripture and you are telling me your Lord and your God, whatever? Do they build? If they are unable to build or to create, they are not being said. Move it out of here. So let's get to the site again. Are we using the same thing simultaneously or multi-purpose? Multi-purpose. Okay, so let's get to the side here. Eat him, hurry up. So we are not calling somebody's name as you have it. Other than what? E means electronic. E means e-commerce. Mass. E means the three things. E means whatever, like so many things. There are so many things that if I see you don't have to tell me that I should get up and then do this. I know what time. That's why it is happening at a time like this. Do you understand what I said? It is only to happen at a time like this. So that all that I've done, we just have to go and build it. We just have to print it. Machines, AI can print it all like this. So that the one who also build or also they are both building, but AI will have what? A different form to just make it simple. However, the thing that would have taken you 10 years is in 5 seconds. Build. So that just watch carefully how many houses they can build in hours. Which would have taken you how many years to build? They'll say the reflection inside. I've been doing my thing and you are saying they should say somebody go. Who do I know? Do I even regard them in the conversation? I don't regard them so that you say that you are working for me by force. No. Do you find out? Do you say it? So the most beauty of the flower and the flowering system. Do you find it? Do you find it healing you? It can't just be here. Oh, hi, come on, stop. Stop it! You see, they are taking us far away. Oh, then I return. So when I read O-I or O-E, O-E-L, so E me, su, me su. Then it will go also for mesue. You say it. You say that, that's French. to say, you know what word is mesue? But why we saying mesue? No. We're just telling code, key. My word can't come from my enemies. Look, even I wanted to what? Lyrically rattle. Don't we make beat live? Don't we build? Don't I go physical on the same thing? Whatever I do here, do I not go in the same? And I work in the same estate. So to see this one is a vision that the Lord is showing you physical. That's why one of the prophets or the prophetic or one of the archangels strength in the flesh, he was in US by watching and telling his people and was speaking the code and the secret that I was creating here live. He was seeing it, but does that mean he has come here physically? Wow. He has also given myself prophecies already. That was why I was saying, yes. Then he mentioned that if you are with the Lord, whatever the Lord is seeing, you also see it. But not everyone will see it though. Only to the one who can say this. Because they know there is a person that is what? Indeed. With the Lord himself. That's why when I come anytime on any platform, they have to have a difference. Now let's put the roof on. You can't wait to have it. So in that I have to go forward. Other things to make it happen. I will look at what? The flow to say flow. What did you do? Look. Oh, they bring another gate. Why did you do that? And it's a default gate to this. Okay. Even when they started it, initially I wanted to also add one of the gates here. But because of the sleeping bed, I cannot do it there. That's why we have to pass it through what? Another channel. Which is what? Connected to the same room, the same place. Don't even mind right now what we want to do there. So don't select anything. So let's go for, wow. So let me put it on. Let's put it on. But first of all, let's watch. I told you you have to see the main block, how it looks like when you are above the things. Yeah, so I was just highlighting it. For you to see that I continue to be myself. May the Lord take us out of trouble. We are not soap, nor wood. We are not idle. We are not idle. We are not idle. And I told you idle. You see that my voice is changing for saying it. That's the healing that is before you heal physical. That place you don't know. That's why I can't. Look, I am a very real different creature in the world. How I brought this healing on this earth and the prophet and the prophetess, we are living on it. That's what they said. They needed a person who can bring this. That's a return to what? The Lord himself living in flesh. And then in the spirit, they are also having the same healing. So let's watch carefully. Now, put it, let's get it. The floor base of it. Do you see how beautiful it is? Even if you are able to build a house like this. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you see it? If I want to continue the building on this same, so when we look at 3 or 2 of this, how very beautiful it will be. The art will be showing. You see that all the keys, they are multifunctional keys. Even that which I'm using here, that's even the healing. They are multifunctional keys. You see that they have different arrow. But do you think they are all arrows so they do the same? I can even switch another keys. Another key right now. Oh, yeah, let's get it. Let's get to this here quickly. Now to this level. So you see the roof that match this, whether snow, whatever world. Let's get to the level like without the roof or lintel. Let's see it here. They will say that bring it a little closer. So I'm just myself and doing it as I have to say. Do we say that? Hey, head that is going up. Move your head down. Move your head down. And stop doing those things. We are not the charity of people. We are not the food of people. Take something out of the food of somebody. Take something out of the food of somebody now. So people who have been making people mad and eating into what? Things that we don't have to. So we are not what? We are not maggot. Mother maggot there, which is the maggot. Come out of here. So watch carefully. Do you say it? No, did we show somebody's building? Have we shown somebody's building or I have created it? Or maybe you want to go this level. Get to this. Here. Let's see it. Are we seeing it? Or we don't have to see it? So I have to have let's say what's the I wanted to do something and art. The question is I wanted to show the 2D form of this. Like no, I won't show you. How will we go there? Come out! You are not a 2D. Get out here! Somebody is corrupt in that name. So I'm talking in the angle that is like an angle but like straight. And I'm selecting myself from a very different flesh. Whilst I'm talking, I haven't gone out of the place. I'm not a prophet. I don't want to be called those things. I am telling you what made what. That's why they say the work of apostle. What is the work of apostle? So a prophet is not apostle. However, it is the apostle that give the prophetic giving. That's why they say what? The prophet must honor the apostle. And the apostle and all of the prophet, and that's why they work to that level, but that they should know who made who. A prophet didn't make apostle. Do you know what is apostle? We are saying anybody that is from heaven, sent from heaven, before the one who are the base here asking, will be given. You are not the same. You don't call anybody apostle. You are trying to say that everyone that you are calling apostle as a prophet, yeah, you are saying they are from heaven. Where are they themselves? They don't know themselves. They can't do the thing that is. You don't give apostle. It's not a title. Being apostle is not a title. It is work. This is the work. Why I came through that channel. Can't you say it? What are we saying again? Do you know the kind of building and roof type that we are talking of? Can't you see the roof? Look under the roof. Don't you see even the same as it's on top? Can't you see it? It's not as you are seeing like transparent or light. That's what I told you. If you know the kind of world we live in. Do you see the whole side of the place? Oh, we are not close. What? Look at it. Look at that. Just look at the heavens. Is your work showing heavens? So we'll end the broadcast right there. As the only way. You wanted to look at let me try and see if I can add this. Like I wanted to also show, like we were trying to show a pickup or truck or bicycle and see how beautiful it will be. I have to go for other things. An energy, life. There's an electric energy on my left foot showing things. Oh, where is it? Like where we got? Where is it? Oh, my foot is vibrating, shaking. Like very powerful energy in it. Very powerful energy. Wow. Wow. Oh, hold on. Uh-oh. Ah, that. Oh. Oh. I searched for it and what? Let's get. But that's yeah. All the thing won't be because I was just looking at. Oh, my foot is shaking, so it's beginning to, like the left one only. It is shaking. It's electric right now. Even unable to check what I want to check. Oh, they are going to be talking about this. Oh, oh, we can leave it. Leave it. So I'm going to leave it. Ah, put it back there. So how to put simple tools into proper usery? Is this you are seeing what nobody can do? This should have been where I added content. Yes, let's get it again. Oh, I got it. Don't worry. Yeah, the electric is gone. So I got one to talk about. So, so we got it like wow. Just checking this one. Let's see. So I have to let me use a different thing. I want to use a truck or bicycle. Like I was just looking at. If you come to the house like this, and then you see this what? You see a beauty park like that. Wow, that you have to know why this very special place. Yes. So in that case, when I make two gates for a purpose and reason, like I want to pass it through. You see this? Hi. So if you are the light energy angels, they are able to what? To pass through things. Things like this. So if you are one of the things created in the reality of the Lord, you have to have it like that. So this is why it comes to what? A place the Lord calls for end of the